If Premiere Pro is acting weird, crashing, or your panels are missing, resetting the settings can fix a lot of common problems fast. In this video, I'll show you how to reset Premiere Pro settings using 3 different methods, including the quickest reset on launch, how to reset just your workspace, and how to do a full manual reset if you need a completely clean start. If this tutorial helps, please hit the like button and subscribe for more Adobe Premiere Pro tips and troubleshooting guides. Let's jump right in. First, let's talk about the fastest method. This is the Reset on Launch option, and it's the one most people should try first because it takes only a few seconds. Start by closing Premiere Pro completely. Make sure it is not running in the background, because if the app is still open, the reset may not work properly. Once Premiere Pro is fully closed, hold down the Alt key on Windows. Keep holding Alt and then open Premiere Pro while still pressing it. Do not release the key right away. Keep holding it until Premiere Pro fully launches. When done correctly, Premiere Pro will reset a number of core settings, including preferences, cache paths, and some common UI glitches that can cause performance issues or strange behavior. This method is especially useful if Premiere Pro suddenly starts acting unstable, if menus are not responding correctly, or if something in the interface feels broken after an update. It is also the quickest way to get a fresh start without manually digging through folders. If you are in a rush, this should always be your first test. Now, let's move on to the second method, which is perfect if your main problem is with the layout rather than the entire application. Sometimes Premiere Pro is not really broken, your workspace is just messed up. Maybe the effects panel disappeared, the program monitor is hidden, or the timeline layout looks completely off. In that case, you do not need a full reset. Instead, go up to the Window menu, then choose Workspaces and click Reset to Saved Layout. This will bring your workspace back to the default arrangement for that layout. This is one of the most useful fixes for editing problems because it restores missing panels and gets your screen back into a familiar setup without touching all your preferences. If you accidentally drag panels around or close something important, this option can save you a lot of time. It is also a safer choice if you only want to fix the interface and leave the rest of your settings alone. Next, if you want the most complete reset possible, you can reset Premiere Pro preferences manually. This is the best option when the other methods do not solve the issue, or when you want to fully clear out corrupted settings. To do this, you need to open File Explorer and go to your Adobe Premiere Pro settings folder. The path is usually cusers/yourname/document/Adobe/Premiere Pro/version. Inside that folder, look for the profile_username folder. You can either delete it or rename it if you want to keep a backup just in case. After that, restart Premiere Pro. When the app launches again, it will rebuild those settings from scratch, which forces a full clean reset. This can be especially helpful if Premiere keeps crashing, if your preferences are corrupted, or if the software is behaving strangely even after a basic reset. Just remember that this method is more aggressive, so it may clear more of your custom setup than the other options. Before you finish, it's important to know exactly what can get reset. Depending on the method you use, you may lose custom keyboard shortcuts, your UI layout, saved preferences, and even your recent projects list. That is why I always recommend trying the reset on launch first, then the workspace reset, and only using the manual reset if you really need it. If you have custom shortcuts or a layout you like, it's a smart idea to note them down before doing a full reset. So to quickly recap, use Alt on launch for the fastest full reset, use Reset to Saved Layout when the workspace is the issue, and use the manual folder method for a deeper clean reset. These 3 methods cover most Premiere Pro problems and can save you a lot of time troubleshooting. If this video helped you fix Premiere Pro, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more easy editing tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.